Hey fellow travelers, I'm in Jackson Park, which is the center of the French Quarter, which is one of the most popular areas in New Orleans. There are many reasons to come out to New Orleans, music being one of them, but one of the main reasons, and one of the reasons why I love to travel, is the food. You come out to New Orleans and there's such an amazing selection of food influences, Creole, Cajun influences. The food is incredible, and unlike some US cities where there's not really a food culture, when you come out to New Orleans there's absolutely a food culture, and it's one of the things that make New Orleans an incredible place to visit. In this video I'm going to show you some of the incredible things that you have to eat when you come out here to New Orleans. One of the things you've got to try when you come down to New Orleans is a Muffaletta. This is a strangely named thing. It's a kind of a sandwich. The best place to go is in the French Quarter, a place called the Central Grocery. It's just a grocery store, Italian style, and they make these things. Actually, it's the place where they were invented. It's kind of bizarre. It's a sandwich layered with lots of salami, ham, cheese, multiple things. It's kind of like a doorstop. It's really quite thick, and the highlight of the show is the olives. It's got like an olive sauce, olive kind of paste, if you like, and they're big. So I only had a half one, but these things are huge. I gotta say, not my favorite thing to eat. It's a little bit one note, gets a little bit rich, but it's something you have to try out here, and you'll see it in many places. But the original one is at the Central Grocery, and that's the one you need to try. So that's the Muffaletta. When you come out to New Orleans, in the French Quarter, there's a place that you have to come to. It's behind me there. It's called Cafe du Monde, and it sells two things which are super famous out here. Let's go check it out. I'm at Cafe du Monde eating these beignets. It's basically like dough fried up with sugar. It's busy in this place. You basically sit down, they take your order, and this is a thing to have with lots of powdered sugar. It's funny, every time someone stands up, they shake the powdered sugar off themselves and it goes flying everywhere. It's quite windy today. The other thing to have here at Cafe du Monde is the coffee with chicory. It's really interesting. It gives quite a different flavor, quite a bitter flavor actually. Kind of nice though. And with these beignets, nice and warm and fresh, it's wonderful. I'm walking in the Garden District in New Orleans, and you'll see beautiful tree-lined streets with these traditional homes, massive mansions. It's really beautiful. If you're lucky enough to be out here during Mardi Gras time, January, February, which is where I am now, it's not too warm, which is the first thing, which is great. But the second thing, which is the thing you need to look out for, is the king's cake. So this is the cake that they have traditionally this time of the year. It's kind of a brioche bread, sweet bread, with a filling of some sort. I just had a chocolate one, and then it's got icing, sugar, and then colored sugar. So the sugar is colored in the colors of the Mardi Gras, so that's really nice to see. That's something you need to try when you're out here. You will also find it in the shop, so they sell them in big boxes, king's cake boxes. You need to look out for a bakery that sells little pieces though. So I just managed to find a place, because I didn't want to buy a big box obviously, so I found a place that had a few small pieces. Delicious, worth trying. King's cake, gotta have it. When you come out to New Orleans, one of the things you've got to try is the gumbo. I've just been to a place called the Red Fish Grill. It's on Bourbon Street, so it's really in the touristy part of town. But the reason I went there is they've got a gumbo with alligator and shrimp. So gumbo is kind of like a brown stew, brown soup, served with some rice, and each place does their own take on it. This place does alligator sausage, which is something you have to try out here. You don't see alligator on menus almost anywhere in the world, so if you see it on a menu, you got to try it. Whenever I travel, I always look for exotic things to eat. I'm here at the Palace Cafe on Canal Street in New Orleans, and this place boasts a contemporary Creole cuisine, so of course they do kind of like a modern take on some traditional fare. Really worth trying. They've got a thing called a turtle soup. So this is something I've never seen on any menu anywhere in the world, so of course I had to come here and try it. And I gotta say, it's really delicious. It's a brown soup, kind of a wholesome-y flavor, really good. It's difficult to taste the turtle, but it's actually nice and it's worth trying. Bread pudding is one of the local desserts that you need to try. Again, I'm at the Palace Cafe trying their white chocolate bread pudding. It's kind of on the expensive side, but if you're going to do dessert, you might as well do it right and come to a nice restaurant. This is amazing. Served warm, the custard is amazing. So good. Bread pudding. Come out here and try it. It's delicious. when you come out to New Orleans, you're gonna see po' boys everywhere. Now po' boy is just a fancy name for French baguette. But what's nice here is the French baguette's actually quite soft. So you can actually eat quite a lot of it. These things are quite big, but because of its softness, it's actually fine. You can eat a whole baguette, or po' boy as it's called. They come with various fillings, mostly fried stuff, fried shrimp, fried alligator, bizarre stuff like that. I've just had one at an awesome place with pulled pork, so that was really cool. That's the po' boys, you'll see them everywhere, you gotta try it. Very nice. I'm on Bourbon Street in the French Quarter. Bourbon Street's a bit of a tourist trap, so you gotta be warned. It's hustling and bustling though, and there are a lot of restaurants, bars, lots of loud music. So it's a great place to come out at night. I've come here because there's a restaurant called Arnaud's Remoulade, which specializes in cuisine from New Orleans. Throughout the city you will see places selling oysters, and they do baked oysters, which is great. So I've come here to try it. The thing I like here is they've got a sample plate, so you can get actually 6 different types of baked oysters, so you can try the different flavors. Some places only do one type of baked oysters with like a garlic sauce. This one you can get different types. So they had one with like spinach and cheese, they had another one with like a crab mix, another one with an aubergine type mix. So that was really nice, great way to taste. The other thing to try when you come out to New Orleans is the Jambalaya. I've got it here, it's a rice dish. It's kind of cooked with a bit of peppers, it's got some celery and rice of course. And here they do it with shrimp, some chicken, some sausage. So it's got a lot of meat, a lot of flavor. And the waiter asked if I wanted it spicy or mild. I went for spicy. You're out here with Creole and Cajun flavors, and so spicy is the way to go. It's not actually too spicy, it's quite tasty. It's a savory sort of spiciness, which I really like. So that's the Jambalaya. It's something you've got to try. It's quite typical out here, and you'll see lots of places specializing in it. Each one has their own recipe. This one's very good. So remember I told you about beignets at Café du Monde? Well, it turns out they open 24 hours a day. So I've just got myself now. If you're out and about in New Orleans at night, get yourself some of these. I got them in a bag so you can shake them up and the sugar goes all around, so they're awesome. And that's it for food in New Orleans. Let me know if you tried something that I didn't. Let me know if you did try some of the things that we've recommended. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to check out some of my other travel videos. We do lots of videos from all over the world and always featuring food. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!